In this video, we are going to work with rounding by using a number line. It's important to remember that when we are asked to round something, we are usually given a place in which we have to identify before we can round. The first number that we will use is 37. When we are using the number 37, we want to make sure that we identify which place we're working with. So today we will work with the tens place. So the tens place in 37 is the 3. If we're using a number line, we want to use the 3, which symbolizes 30 because it's 3 tens, and we want to use our number line to identify what 37 is between. So it's between 3 tens, which is 30, and 4 tens, which is 40. The next step we want to do is to identify the middle number, the number in between 30 and 40. And this will have a 5 in it, whether it's 5, 15, 25. In this case, it's 35. Because that is the middle number that is between 30 and 40. And lastly, we just need to identify where 37 is going to fall on this number line. And 37 is after 35, so we could place it right about here. And now we can look to see that 37 is closer to 40 than it is 30. Therefore, 37 rounded to the nearest tens would be 40. Let's take a look at another number, which is a little larger, and we'll round to the thousands place. So we need to identify the 6 as being the thousands. 6 is 6 thousands. So once again, we will use our outside lines and identify that it is between 6,000 and 7,000. And we also need our middle number to help us break it apart, and that would be 6,500 or 6,500. The last thing we want to do is decide where is 6,472 on this number line. Well, the 4 here shows us that it would be before the 6,500. We want to place it closer to the 6,500 than we would the 6,000, just for reasonable purposes. So now we see that 6,472 would be closer to 6,000 than it would 7,000. So therefore, to the nearest thousands, 6,472 equals 6,000. Let's try one more with a bigger number, but we will use a number that falls in the 10,000s, but we're still going to be looking for the thousands place. So we don't always have to look for the largest place. The thousands place in this number is the 8, and therefore we will identify 18,000 as our leftmost number and 19,000 as our rightmost number. And in between these two would be 18,500. Once again, we have that 5 in place, which is the midpoint. We're going to identify 18,400 to be about right here, and look to see that it is closer to the 18,000. There's a smaller distance going back to 18,000. Therefore, 18,400 to the nearest thousands would be 18,000. I hope this helps. Please ask an adult if you need further assistance.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.